I am a burger.
Maybe you should just start peeling it. Now you have no excuse not to start working on it anymore. Why don't you just use normal wood? You can do so much more with it. Have you started working with it? Maybe you need to distract yourself. When maybe you need to start working with it. Maybe you can burn them. Maybe you should turn. Stop debating. Help me help. It's just a symbol. Maybe you can press them. Have you figured out what to do with it yet? How will you use it? I know how it feels. It feels like you're on the right track. Why don't you just make it easy for yourself? How can you make something to be proud of? Just tell me when you need to talk. Do you want others to experience it? Why are you working with this? Another more interesting way to work with it? I trust that you'll find a way. I'm thinking about you a lot. It could be nice to cut it in cubes. Like, why did you put yourself turn the organic shape into something square? Everything has. It can be a very rational process if you want to. Keep busy. You need to find the dogma. Stop strategizing. Drop it. It's too strong in itself. Does it still affect you? It needs to be clear. How can I help you? How's it going? Why did you put yourself in this position? Stop debating. Why can't you? It's just a symbol. What's going on in your little head? Have you figured out what to do with it yet? Maybe you should polish it. How will you use it? I'm thinking about you. Forget about it. Maybe you should try to make it in a beautiful color. You need to have a backup plan. Maybe you should get back to work. Obvious. It's already done. Put it on a podium. Do anything with it. Maybe you can stain them. Processing it would be more interesting. How's it going? It can't be too obvious. Write a story about it. I hope you can enjoy the sun at least. How is it otherwise? How do you feel? Let it take time. Be strong. It should black and white. Something functional. Do you need a hug? Maybe you should try to make it in a beautiful color. You need to support each other. You need to rest. I'm afraid you will get stuck. You can just sand them. Just let me know how I can help you. It feels like they will make you happy. You need to foresee the dead ends. You should start. You can make it into a little creature. I'm scared to be your support now. Start how do you feel? Stop thinking. Aren't you done? Maybe we can talk again next week? Maybe you should just slice it up. It comes down to action. I think what you need to do now is to stop talking, start doing shit. Pick yourself up. What is it? My condolences. What will you do with it? You should just start working. You shouldn't. Nothing will be done. Can I do Pick something? Yourself up. Put it on a podium. It's very solitary. Maybe you can stain them. It's very precious. How's it going? Maybe it's something you should keep to yourself. Write a story about it. Why is this important? How is it otherwise? Do you want to be different? Let it take time. It's too general. It should become something functional. Too emotional. Maybe you should try to make it in a beautiful color. You can put this in a normal process. You need to rest. I'll pray for you. You can just send them. You just have to get through this. It feels like they will make you happy in the end. You have so many. You should start. Why don't you just use normal wood? You can do so much more with it. Just continue. How's it going? Maybe you need to distract yourself. Stop thinking. Maybe you need to drop it. Maybe we can talk again next week. Maybe you can burn them. Stop talking. Start doing shit. Maybe you should focus on your studies. Don't be sad. Replace it. Maybe you can press them. It feels like you're on the right track. How's it going? How can you make something to be proud of? You can make it into a little creature. Do you want others to experience support now? Is there another more interesting way to work with it? Aren't you done yet? I'm thinking about you a lot. Maybe you should just slice it up. Why did you put yourself in this position? I think what you need to do now is to play. Everything has a meaning. Pick yourself up. How far have you come? My condolences. You need to decide now. It will get easier with time. Maybe you can make a documentary. Have you started working with it? You're very brave. Maybe you should focus on the properties. Maybe you should try to start working with it. Maybe you can bend it. How's it going? It's so limiting. You can't do anything. Are you scared? Why don't you just use normal wood? You can do so much more. Have you figured out what to do with them yet? Just continue. Maybe you can treat it somehow. Maybe you need to distract yourself. Maybe play around with vinegar. Maybe you need to drop it. Have you started working with it? Maybe you can burn them. It's very strong. Maybe you should turn it. When will you start working with it? You have so many. Maybe you can press them. What is it? How's it going? What will you do with it? You can make it into a little creature. Obvious. Pick yourself. I'm scared to be your support now. It's very solitary. How do you feel? It's very precious. Aren't you done Maybe yet? It's something you should keep to yourself. Maybe you should just slice it up. Do you want I think what you need to do now is to play. It will take time. It's too general. Pick yourself up. It's too emotional. My condolences. You can put this in a normal process. You should just start working with it or nothing will be done. I'll pray for you. I know how it feels. You just have to get through this first Why don't you just make it easy for yourself? I don't buy it when you need to talk. Stop pondering. Does it still affect you? Why are you working with this? How can I help you? I trust that you'll find Why did you put yourself in this position? It could be nice to cut Why can't you just make a chair? Turn the organic shape into something square. Head.